Dham from the Bhaktivedanta Gurukul University. And Hayagriva Prabhu joined ISKCON in 1994. He joined in Bhubaneswar, India. Then he moved on to Vrindavan, Delhi. He has done numerous projects and initiatives of ISKCON with His Holiness Loknath Maharaj, His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj, Padyatra initiatives with Loknath Maharaj, and finally he got initiated by His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. And he has preached all over the world. He has been to many countries in Africa. He has shared the Krishna consciousness, the powerful Krishna consciousness message all over the world. So today he is a professor in the Bhaktivedanta Gurukul University, which just started, which I was reading is the ranked #1 university in Uttar Pradesh this year. So without further ado, let's welcome His Grace Hayagriva Prabhu, who is going to give a very powerful message on Bhagavad Gita on battlefield. So without further ado, let's welcome him with a loud
Haribo.
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 Thank you.
Haribo.
That's my humble obeisance. Right.
Prabhuji, please go ahead.
So here is some network problem. I don't know. You can hear my voice.
We can hear your voice.
Because here is a rural village.
It's very nice. Please go ahead.
I agree with Prabhu. Go ahead.
Knowledge.
Yeah, go ahead and speak, Prabhuji. We can hear
Maybe you may want to go without video. Maybe because the internet bandwidth may be less.
Yeah. So you can turn off video.
Yeah,
and
I am speaking. I am speaking, but voice is not clear.
We can hear you, Prabhu. Thank you so much. We can hear you.
Okay. Now you can hear clearly?
Yes, Prabhuji. Very nicely.
Okay. I have the great fortunate that just I am going to speak. You are all the learned about this Bhagavad Gita. Anyway, this Bhagavad Gita is a ocean of knowledge, the deep ocean. And we can get the jewels of self-realization. And this self-realization is the science of surrender. How to surrender unto Supreme Lord. So that is the theme of Bhagavad Gita. And so that Krishna drive the chariot, how to surrender. So the Krishna is the controller, the Supreme Lord. So he is within in our heart, and also is outside of the heart. So everywhere his existence. Sarvasya chaham hrudi sannivishta Ishvara sarva bhutanam hrudesu arjuna tishtati. And these things, that Krishna is the cause of all causes. He is the root of this creation. He is maintainer and he is the destroyer. But due to the ignorance and due to our egoness, we cannot understand, and we cannot understand his word, so that we should have to learn Bhagavad Gita under supervision of a spiritual master who is realized Tattva Darsina. Because this science is Tattva, full of Tattva realization. So only the person who is completely surrendered and who has realized, he can describe this science, Jnanina and Tattvadarshina. So the battlefield is present in everyone's life, because we are struggling with our mind with five senses. Manasashtani indriyani prakruting sthani karsati. But really our identity is we are the part and parcel of Krishna. Sanatana. Mamevansa jivaloka jivabhuta sanatana. So the Sanatan, our identity is Sanatan, Krishna's abode is Sanatan, and Krishna is Sanatan. Abhyaktoyam achintayam avikarjam ayam uchyate tasmat ena vidittvena gnanusochantyam arahasi. Achedoyam adahoyam avikaryam ayam uchyate tasmat ena. And acholoyam sanatana. This word is there in Bhagavad Gita. Acholoyam sanatana. So that is our identity. And the relationship also Sanatan. And many places, I think in Bhagavad Gita is 5 places, Lord described his identity and his abode and the relationship, and our identity is all the Sanatan. So that our religion is called Sanatana. I think in 11th chapter 18th, this dharma, Sanatanastam Puruso Mato Me. And he is the founder of the Sanatan Dharma religion. So that the Krishna arranged this fighting because our ego is just like Duryodhan. Duryodhan is the embodiment of ego. Ego is called Kali, and ego is also called Ahankaram, Balam, Darpa, is a demonic nature. So everyone, the conditioned soul is struggling with this ego. So means I and you. If will go, then the ego will be go. So Arjuna's, he was identifying that I am this body and these are my bodily relations. Sojanang hi kathang hatva sukhina syama madhava. And he wanted to be happy with his bodily relationship, Sojan. But really Sojan is so means Atma and Jana, who is residing with the soul, is called Supreme Personality of Godhead, and who is giving the remembrance and knowledge, Matah Smriti Jnana. He is the Gatir Bharta, he is the maintainer, and he is the destiner. He is giving our destiny, the goal. Prabhu and Sakhi is the witness. Whatever we are doing, so he is the witness of our activities, and according our karma, Lord is giving us the body. So we have to all study this science, how this body created, and how this soul entered inside the body, and how it is acting, and how it leaves this body. Utkramantam stitang vapi bhanjanang bagunan nitam vimudha nanu pasyanti jnana chakyusa. That we should have to develop the eyes of knowledge, because we are in ignorance. So first we should have to get intelligence. By practicing devotional service, Lord gives us the intelligence. Dadami buddhi yogam. So that is the art of living, because Arjuna did not want that art, that I should be happy by following the Supreme Authority's instruction. He won his science by argument. Anusustrama, I have heard from Shastra. But the Shastra is not the theory. The Shastra is Vigyan. Science. Jnanam teha savijnanam idam bhaksham yase sata jatgyantvaniha bhuvanya gyantapyam avasishyate. So Arjun had knowledge but he did not had did realize it. So him again thinking that I am door, but really the door is the Prakriti, and Prakriti is controlled by Supreme Lord. Mayadhyakhyana Prakriti Swete Sacharacharam. And when Krishna declared that Mayeva Hatva and all these they were Tasmat Jasolankyam Rajam Samramayeva Ehata Purvameva Nimittamatram Bhavasabhyasaj. So that is our position. Search in your nook and corner in our heart that ego is existing, so that ego, when it will go, then we will surrender. Chetasa sarvakarmani mai sanyasamatpara buddhi jogam upasritya machitta satatang bhava machitta sarvadurgani mat prasada tarisyasi athachitta ahankaram nasroswasi vinankyasi. That is only the one point. Nasroswasi vinankyasi. That ego creates if you will not hear attentively, and if you will not analyze this theory tattva subtly, then the ego will not be go. Ego will be exist. Jadahankar asritam najosamiti manyase. So the Lord repeatedly inquired, asked Arjun whether you listened it carefully, attentively. कश्चित् श्रुतं पार्थ तो एकाग्रेण चेतसा कश्चिदज्ञान सम्मोहं प्रणष्टस्ते धनंजय. So you have destroyed your ignorance, your ego. The ego creates from ignorance. So Lord wanted to destroy his ego or ignorance by surrender. So surrender means to listen. Tat sunu. Then you can understand me. Maya sakta and madastraya. That is the art of yoga. Yoga karmasu kausalam. And when Arjuna understood that, yes, I understood. Why he understood? Because he was surrender. Sisyastehang sadhimang tvang prapanna. And when he was listening with surrender, he got the mercy. Tat prasadat mayachita stitasmi gata sandeha karisye vachanam tava. Now I achieved my original consciousness, and now I am determined to follow your instruction, and I will fight. So that there are two types of the ignorance or the moho illusion. The first is the bodily connection. I am the body, and these are my bodily relationships, sojanas. And that will be removed by spiritual instruction. But the second illusion, which Arjun said that nashto moha something labdha. So that is the second illusion. He realized that that is my duty. What Krishna ordered me to do, to fight. Tasmat utishta konteya juddhaya krita nishchaya. It was my duty. So I forget that, and now I got memory, smruting labdha. And it is due to the Krishna's mercy. So much mercy comes when we will determine to serve. The service attitude. So service attitude removes the ignorance. We all burn with ignorance. Ajnana timirandhasya jnananjana sarakaya. So we all born in ignorance. That ignorance we cannot rectify. That is also more ignorance. Mm. Ignorance remove by spiritual instruction, rectify, and he clearly said, Madanu one more. Uh, second, it was instruction. That is the most secret message in the battlefield. But some few time, no, within some minutes or some seconds, the fight was going to start. But within that period, critical period, Lord instructed that very, very important message. We should be here. Then, if we realize and if we preach, then we will become Lord's dear. But Lord says, you hear, hear. That's shrunu. Hearing means to understand. To hear means that is the vidhi, tad vidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekyanti te jnanam jnanina tattvadeschayana. That is the vidhi, tad vidhi. And siddhi, that is siddhi, mamupetya punarjanma dukhalem asvasatam napnuvanti mahatmanam sansiddhi paramangata. That to achieve that sanatan eternal abode, mamupetya. That is the siddhi. Ena bhutana drakyasyatmanyato mai. Then we can see the Supreme Lord face to face. We can realize, we can understand His message in our hearts, so that the Bhagavad Gita it will not trust with was in
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandat Pranam, all Krishna Prabhupada. Prabhuji, for some reason we cannot hear you. If you can speak, maybe rejoin. Please rejoin.
Jagannath Prabhu will join or
I'm trying to
okay, sure.
yeah,
I
please
think
wait everyone.
internet issue. I think okay.
Prabhuji is joining. It got disconnected, and I asked him to join.
Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna.
Looks like Prabhuji is having some challenges with the network. If Prabhuji doesn't join next 1 minute, we'll probably wind up. I asked him to rejoin.
Oh,
Okay, fine. No problem. At least we tried our best. Yeah, At that time, we'll post ISKCON NYC Hari Leela Prabhu is giving class on YouTube right now, 8 to 9. So we'll see.
Yeah, Prabhuji is trying to rejoin. Uh,
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu, we can hear.
yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
Please speak, Prabhu. It was very nice when you were speaking, quoting so many verses. Please, our devotees have one or two questions, so then we can wind up, Prabhu.
Okay. Please ask.
Yeah. So, Prabhuji is having some network issues. If you have any questions, but Prabhu, I have a question. You mentioned about Bhagavad Gita on battlefield, and you mentioned about our lack of desire for surrender is ahankar, and once the ahankar is out, we can start to do devotional service and surrender. So, can you speak a little bit more about our personalized expression of how to get rid of surrender from our system?
The Lord says that you just listen me, and by my mercy, then you can understand my intention. Chetasa sarvakarmani mai sanya samatpara buddhi junga upasrita machita satatang bhava machita sarvadurgani matprasada tarisyasi matprasada tarisyasi means you can overcome that ego, the ignorance. So just hear tat sunu. That devotional service starts from the hearing. Hearing. And the process of hearing is tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya. So that is the vidhi. That is the process. Jadgantva na punarmoham evam yasyasi pandava ena bhutani sesena drakhyasya atmanyathamai. Then you can see everywhere my existence. Now we have the distinction. Who is my dear and to whom we ignore. Means rag and dvesh is here. Ichha dvesh is there. But when you will see the Lord is existing to everyone's, then that platform is called Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma Sama Sarvesu Bhutesu Madbhaktim Labhate Param. And that platform is the starting of the bhakti. So only by hearing with this process, the perfect process is vidhi, is pranipata. Pranipata means prakrushta rupena pata. So nothing I will think. Whatever decided by the spiritual master and which is already spoken by Supreme Lord in Bhagavad Gita, that thing I meditate. Na mane asa. Arana kariya mane asa. Only the thing. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Kariya Aikya. Similar the Arjuna said, Karise Vachanam Tava. Sisyaste hang sadhimang twang prapannam. And nahi prapasyami mamapanudya jatsokamuche sunamindriyanang avapya bhumau asaputram ruddham rajyam suranam apichadhipatyam. Nahi prapasyami anyat. So I never ever see without you, no one can remove my ignorance. So that is the surrender. One pointed, Vyavasayatmika buddhi ekahe kurunandar. So we should have to find out one spiritual master who is the representative of Supreme Lord and who has realized that message and who is practicing with perfect way. By his mercy, these things will be, this illusion will be removed.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. First, we have to hear. Thank you so much. Any other question anyone has, please unmute and ask Prabhuji. Prabhuji is from the Bhaktivedanta Gurukul Institute. And please ask any questions. And after that, we will move on to the announcements by Krishnanamanda Prabhu. Anyone has any questions for Prabhuji based on today's class? Okay, if there are no questions, let's thank Prabhuji from the bottom of our heart by thanking him by chanting Hari Bol, Hari Bol,
Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol,
Prabhu-
Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare,
Prabhuji is
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, thank you so much for joining. As some of you may know, Prabhuji is going to move on to his next ashram life after some time. It's already approved. He is going to be a sannyasi in few years. So thank you so much. Prabhuji, please come to our temple and give your association. You have gone to so many places. Come to ISKCON of Central New Jersey and we will relish your association by hearing your nectarian Katha. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Dandavat.
Okay, make plan that I will come because I will travel international means it is South America. Guru Prasad Maharaj invited. So you make plan. I am ready to go.
We'll connect. Definitely.
And last, whether you listened or not, I told that we had the battlefield here, the Prabhupada created as the Krishna created this Dharma Khetra, Prabhupada also created Dharma Khetra to practice Dharma and to establish Dharma. And he has given us the weapon. The weapon is the books. So with this books weapon, we can fight, we can distribute, and we can defeat the Duryodhana party, which is the representative of ego, ahankar. Not listen. Not listen means the ahankar. And if you listen and if you read, then we can victory in this battle. Hare
Yeah.
Krishna.
Jai, thank you so much, Ruth. Awesome. Thank you. Sorry for the apologies for the disconnect in the middle. So, Krishnavananda Prabhu, why don't you announce our next program and steps?
Thank you very much. Hayagriva Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyas patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo Ananta Guru Vaishnava ki jai. Prabhupada ki jai. So please join Sunday Feast program today, Gita Jayanti celebration. Today and tomorrow, kids will be giving their realizations, chanting the verses. Come and inspire them. Bring your children if you have. And tomorrow evening will be the actual day of Gita Jayanti. Gita Jayanti cooking is starting. Jayaprakash Prabhu posted 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock. Jayaprakash Prabhu. Okay, then tomorrow evening is a Gita Yajna, 700 plus verses. If you like to sponsor any chapters, prasadam, please let us know. Take the books and distribute it. Bhagavad Gita this month, next month. Already we're late. November, December, everywhere they did. The Yajna flag hoisting in Mayapur, and I'm sure competition is going on already. Delhi, Mayapur goes on. So let us do the transcendental competition ourselves as well. Distribute, take the books. We have so many in the container and at all inside the temple. So take as many books as you want and distribute it and report the scores as Haridas Thakur and Nityananda has been told by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Every day in the evening, please report how did the preaching go. So that is exactly so Prabhupada has established. So we are supposed to inform the scores, present it in front of the deities and devotees and Sri Prabhupada. That is our main business. So on this Wednesday, next Monday is also Bhakti Siddhanta, so Thakur's, I think, appearance or disappearance, December 8th. Please remember that. Yeah, those are the quick announcements. Next year, every festival is coming early because special year. Please make a note. Purushottam month is next year. So January 29th is Nityananda Trayodasi, very early. Narsingha Chaturthi is in April, and March beginning is, or February, and I think March beginning is Gaur Purnima. So pretty much all festivals come very early. So make a note, plan accordingly. Okay, with that we'll conclude. Thank you for your kind association. Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.